This boy has been different from others since he was little, born with a special ability. He can not only command all kinds of sea creatures, but also talk directly to them without any trouble. When he is in danger, even sharks will stand up for him. That is because he is the Prince of Atlantis, the Lord of the Sea, Arthur. But his father is just an ordinary lighthouse keeper. One night during a heavy storm, his father found a woman washed up on the shore. She was seriously injured. His father took her home to care for her. Unexpectedly, as soon as the woman woke up, she started throwing punches. Just then, a scene of the ocean came on TV. The woman immediately threw a trident, then spotted a goldfish in a tank, grabbed it, and ate it alive. The father stood there completely stunned. He carefully handed her a cup of tea, and slowly the woman began to let her guard down. Turns out she was the Queen of Atlantis, who had fled the undersea kingdom because she did not want an arranged political marriage. The two quickly fell deeply in love, had a son, and named him Arthur. One day, their peaceful life was suddenly broken. The King of Atlantis sent his guard to find the Queen and take her away to protect her family. The Queen fought back desperately. At the critical moment, the man threw the Queen's trident and quickly took care of those guards. But the Queen realized that, if she did not go back, the king would surely send a whole army for her family's safety. The Queen had to return to the undersea kingdom. Before leaving, the Queen and the father made a promise: one day, we will meet again. With that, she jumped into the sea. The father waited day after day, hoping to see her again. Young Arthur showed physical abilities far beyond ordinary people from a very young age. He could move and breathe freely underwater. To see his mother sooner, he learned various skills from a teacher sent by her. But during one training session, he heard from the teacher that his mother had given birth to a son under political marriage, and then was sacrificed to the monsters of the trench. She was no longer alive. Arthur was completely devastated. Years later, a group of pirates hijacked a submarine. Suddenly the submarine shook violently and began to rise rapidly. Through the monitor, the pirates saw that a man was actually lifting the submarine. Soon the submarine burst out of the sea, and a man jumped inside. The pirates fired their guns. The man picked up an iron plate from the ground to block the bullets, and quickly subdued two of them. Then the pirate's son rushed over, fired wildly with a gun, and even stabbed with a sword. None of it worked. Swords, guns, blades, cannons, none of them could hurt him. This was Arthur as an adult. After a while of fighting, the pirate's son was knocked to the ground. Suddenly a bullet blasted Arthur away. The two pirates exchanged a smug smile. Just when they thought they had succeeded, Arthur stood up without a single scratch. While the pirate's father was reloading, Arthur struck back and pinned the pirate's father down with a torpedo. The cabin began to flood. The pirate's son begged Arthur desperately, pleading for him to save his father. Arthur looked at this evil, crime-ridden pirate and walked away. The son did not want to abandon his father, and the father, to let his son escape, did not hesitate to detonate a grenade. Later, Arthur and his father talked in a bar. When the father learned that Arthur had saved the kidnapped crew members, he was very proud of him and believed Arthur could bring the two worlds, land and sea, together. That night, Arthur drove his drunken father home. Suddenly a huge wave hit, and the car was swept into the sea.